Welcome to the Unhinged podcast, where you can catch up with us, the members of Hinge, get updates on what we're up to, and hear us talk utter nonsense.
Okay.
Well, there is events on Spotify now, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
You should get a filling guitarist until I can travel.
Oh no, it's not. I'm not pushing it. It's fine.
Yeah, but you can. It's not a hard set to play.
Maybe what we should do is just start putting events out of like when we're going to the pub to meet up.
Why not?
Just say
Public drinking.
Just say Hinge will be live at the Railway Wednesday night.
Yeah.
But we're not.
But we're only live just doing this.
But we talk a good gig.
Audio acoustic sessions.
Yeah, just say this.
Vocal acoustic session.
Yeah.
We could do some shanties actually.
Yeah. Could we become a shanty band?
An oral interpretation of
Or
a punk band.
Or just like a barbershop quartet?
Well, Matt probably won't turn up, will he?
We'll do what's the 3-1?
Trio. What's the 3-1?
Triplet.
What's the 3-1?
Triplets?
We could do a barbershop quartet, but Matt'd sing too fast.
He might start in the middle of the song as well.
Or forget when to come in. Or come in.
Oh, Matt, you've got to come and defend yourself, if nothing else. I mean,
that's it. Don't turn up.
Get fucking punished.
Well, I didn't know whether I'd be able to turn up today because I'm going to see Paul.
Sober Paul.
Big sober boy's not that big, is he? Small sober Paul.
Small sober Paul.
But
yeah, does he just not drink or is he sober? How does that work?
No, he doesn't drink at all.
Yeah.
He is teetotal.
Yeah.
I think it might be something to do with being in a hardcore band. And playing blast beats. Can't be pissed when you're doing that. We are going to sit in a Wetherspoons in Whittam.
No! No!
And
not drink alcohol.
And not drink alcohol and probably just stare into each other's eyes.
You are going to capitulate and drink alcohol.
Why are you doing that? Why don't you go somewhere nicer?
Well, no, he always drives, so I said to him I'd go out his way.
No, I mean
to Wetherspoons. Yeah, I mean like in Whittam, just like another pub or something.
Yeah, but I don't think there is anything like.
Well, there is. Kelvedon's not far. There's a nice pub in Kelvedon.
Now you're talking.
I'm not going on a whistle stop tour of the fucking back countries of Essex.
Well, you're going to Whittam.
No, I know. But
so you sort of are.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing.
Whittam's a bit weird, isn't it?
I wouldn't want to live there. Does he live there?
I remember.
He lives in Tiptree.
No, yeah, he lives in Whittam.
No, it's really nice.
Whittam's great.
Yeah,
I would love it.
Love it.
In fact, I'm thinking of moving.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking about buying, like I was saying.
Yeah, well, it's a good time to buy, apparently.
I remember doing a Thai restaurant there. And Yeah, done some work at a Thai restaurant there. And came upstairs to go out onto this flat roof, and there was a woman just scrubbing the crotch of her knickers with a toothbrush in her. Just like on the roof. You know how like Thai people sit? They sort of crouch, don't they? Like they squat.
Not all of them, but yeah.
No, I mean that's like...
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Surely by me saying you know how Thai people sit, you can
I was
get
trying to
in your mind of someone sort of squatting. But
stereotype all of them, because some might just prefer sitting on a chair or something.
Yeah, they obviously have a flexibility that enables them to sit like that for quite a long period of time.
Did she were they on her?
No, she wasn't. She wasn't cleaning herself.
Right.
Cleaning her own
toothbrush. They were
gusset. She just had the knickers out, and she was just frantically scrubbing the gusset with a toothbrush.
Did you make eye contact?
Briefly.
How did that feel?
I don't think she felt as awkward as I did about it.
She stared you down, son.
Yeah. She just looked at me.
You fucking
She just sort of looked at me and sort of nodded politely like you would if you just saw someone in the street, not if you saw them scrubbing the gusset of their knickers with a toothbrush on a roof.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Memories of Whittam. Unhinged.
Was she meant to be there?
Well, it was a Thai restaurant, so, I mean, maybe, I don't know. Well, anyway, I mean, it haunts me to this day.
I would like to see an image of that in your head. somehow, if that was possible. Like, I would like you to paint that for me. Or AI it. Oh, you could just go and AI and...
It won't be long before you just get them the mind's eye, won't it?
Yes. I think they can do it for yourself, maybe now.
Did you hear about
I'd like to see his image of that.
I'm not so sure.
Did you hear about the mistakes with Google's new Gemini thing?
Yeah.
I was actually talking about that today.
Where somebody typed in, who's worse, Elon Musk or Hitler? And it basically went, kind of much of a muchness, mate. Elon Musk has put out some pretty fucking shit tweets.
Really?
It basically said that Elon Musk putting out some fruity tweets is as bad
as Mr. H.
As a Holocaust. So I don't know what that's all about. And
they've pulled it, haven't they? It's gone.
The other topic that I thought would be a good one is, how old do you feel?
That's difficult, isn't it? I reckon you're going to say the younger stage.
Oh, yeah, let's guess. Well, should we write it down? No, it's terrible radio.
Let's
act it out.
25 minutes of hearing people light scribbling on pieces of paper. The exchanges of paper.
I feel younger than what I am. It is also my birthday tomorrow.
Oh.
How old will you be tomorrow?
I will be 41 years young.
Right.
I've got a while off. 38 this year. Big 38.
44.
I feel a lot older though.
I knew you were going to say that.
I feel pretty fucked.
What are you coming in at, do you think? Are you talking just general body feel or just the general vibe that you admit?
Yeah, general vibe that you feel. I would say I'm feeling a sturdy late 40s.
Fuck me.
I know.
Before my back injury, early 30s.
And now?
Probably bang on what I actually am.
72.
I feel about
29, you're going to
today, right now, like 25.
25?
Yeah.
You're going to say youngest, I was right.
Yeah. I don't know why now, but normally probably about 28, 29.
You feel like a young, sprightly man.
I want to live. I want to do some living.
You do.
I can't stop living. I love it. Sometimes, but I also hate it.
Yeah, I know. I was going to pull you up on that.
Also hate it, but also really like it.
You like living
tricky,
and
innit?
hate living.
Yeah. I wouldn't care if I died.
Okay, it's escalated.
But I quite like being alive.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
That's in depth. That is really in depth.
Thank you.
There's so many layers to that.
I don't know if it was a compliment.
Oh.
I think it was an observation.
Maybe it was an observational compliment.
It's definitely one of them.
Definitely one of them.
Would you like to die? I don't think it's time. Daniel? Well, you said you did. You wanted to go back to the past so you could die young.
Yeah, that's true. You did say that.
That's your words. Well,
I want to die a medieval peasant. Of the cold.
Of a common cold at 22.
I thought you meant the cold.
Do you not?
Yeah, the cold.
Not a cold.
Ah, different.
Well, yeah.
Oh, no, I meant like the...
exposure, I mean.
No, I just meant a cold.
I think that we probably do live too long in this modern era.
So I also think that. I think like my brain is literally like looking at its watch going, fucking hell. Really? I've had it. I'm done.
Do you want me to... I've got a great theory for solving societies.
Go on then.
No.
Oh, eugenics, yeah.
All right. No, it's not. Everyone, any religion or colour or anything is all welcome to be a part of what I'm putting down.
Right, okay.
Like you were just saying.
Multicultural genocide.
Yeah, it's for everyone. I agree that we live quite long. So I think everyone just, if they can get to there, they live until they're 80. And then when you're 80, you go to a public courtroom and you either plead, I'm actually still an active member of society, I do these things, I've got my grandkids, so I would like another year. And they either grant you or you don't. But you live your life knowing that you live for 80 years. So you can live your life that way.
This is
and the person
cruelty.
And the
Why is that cruel?
The person that the 80-year-old is saying this to, the judge, as it were, is he dressed in a long leather trench coat?
Why is it a he?
Is she
wearing an SS leather?
Wearing an SS uniform?
No, this
on your 80th birthday?
Yeah.
So it's like, happy birthday, Grandad. Let's
get you to court and get this done.
Let's just get you out the courtroom and just make sure that we're going to carry on celebrating the day, or just see you off.
You're aware of this from birth, right? So you know I've got 80 years.
Something to look forward to, isn't it?
Well, you're going to die anyway, right?
Yeah, but so not necessarily then.
No, but you could die sooner. So if you're lucky enough to get to 80, at least you know you're going to get 80. So just fucking do what you want within those 80 years.
Do you think it would change the way people think about life?
I don't think it would change how I think, because I already think that.
That you're only going to live to 80?
You're going to set up your own mock trial?
Me and my society.
Can I be the judge on your 80th birthday?
No.
I've just condemned it and he can't play tonight.
He won't be able to get his full excuse for carrying on living out because my gavel will just be going...
I think it will be quite good for world population and just turnover. I think it'd be all right.
Do you think it'd be good to give people the opportunity
to tap out?
No,
because you can tap out sooner.
Well, no, yeah, obviously you can, and that's called suicide. But
that's correct, then.
But
thank God he's here.
What about allowing people the opportunity to, at the age of 80, just go, yeah, do you know, I've fucking had enough now.
Well, that's it. That's what I'm saying. That's when they're going to die.
Well, I know.
Unless they don't have to go, they don't have to like plead for more time. They're fucking done.
How are they killed?
Like in the most humane way possible.
Firing squad.
Firing squad. No, the most humane way possible.
A line of 4 men in SS uniform, firing squad.
Nothing to do with that. The most humane possible, which would probably be, I don't know what that is at this moment in time.
There isn't one.
We'll go guess, but we're a long way off. I haven't really spoke to many people about it. But I don't know when it's going to get the thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm glad you've waited to the podcast.
I'm glad you've waited until it's going to be put on a platform where literally anyone on earth can hear it.
Yeah, well, I didn't. You guys are talking about SS being the shooting people, weren't they?
Well, no, it just sounds a bit down those lines.
I don't think it is.
Do you think you spent too much time in Germany?
I don't think it's anything to do with Germany.
Unhinged. An email that says dying for dignity.
Well, that's what we're talking about when you're 80.
Google
did we finish
Lovejoy Nonce.
I am.
My granddad's 84. Last time I went to see him, he was on the roof of the house repairing the tiles.
Exactly, so he's going to get more fucking years, isn't he?
So they'll grant him.
Yeah.
They'll say, yeah, you're all right.
Yeah.
Crack on, son.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're talking about I like being alive, but I don't care if I die. And you want to die when you were younger, in an older time?
I wouldn't say I want to die. Maybe if I went back to medieval times, that would be the inevitability that I would die.
But you also said you feel 48, so you might die sooner just because you feel that way. Are you trying to reverse your feelings?
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll be strolling into that court at the age of 64, just going, right, I'm 80 now.
Yeah.
Sign me out.
You can go in early. You can do what you want. Yeah.
Just book in online.
Yeah. It'll be a much easier system then. Ed, life, you all right with it?
Stops podcast. I don't know, I was going to talk about the single, but Dan put a little bit of a dampener on talking about a single when he went, there is nothing more boring than releasing a single. And I was like,
from the the actual bit when it goes out, that's really exciting. It's the modern day lead up to it and all the faff.
It's
obviously it used to be go and get some fucking CDs printed.
Yeah.
And either obviously if you were part of a record label or whatever, they would put them out, or if you were just a solo act, you might go around some record stores, try and get them in there, do whatever. But then that was pretty much it. And it was out then. It was done. Whereas now, a bit of a sort of thing you have to go through to then get people to listen to it. I mean, obviously we're going to do the video, which is going to be the bollocks. Mainly because we'll think it is, regardless of whether it is.
Unhinged.
You, at work, you have tiny little bowls of food. You don't really have like a normal human size.
This is a deeply Spanish man.
They call it the British tapas.
Yeah, it's quite tapasy. Tiny little bowls. That wouldn't do anything for me. I'd need like.
You don't eat anything. Hang on.
But
at least he's eating something.
When I do, I'd have to have 2 of that or whatever you're having.
Little bowls.
Tiny little bowls of food.
Bowls of food. Morsels.
But you have massive bowls of food, though. I mean, like goldfish bowls full of food.
Are we
fit for a king?
Fit for an Aryan king.
Are we 2 sides of the portions?
I just feel
and then Ed, maybe you might find yourself in the middle. You don't eat.
I feel a bit lethargic if I eat too much. If I ate as much as you did at lunchtime, I'd be fucked.
Yeah, but that's why mine's just vegetables. So I used to get like that if I was on the rice and the carbs.
Remember when you used to eat those fucking breakfast rolls?
Oh, fucking hell.
It's like
delicious.
Every type of pork.
Oh, so good, but
cut.
White pudding.
Nah, it weren't that good.
Oh, okay.
But just like hash browns, eggs, sausages, bacon, beans, cheese in a wrap.
In a wrap?
I can definitely put on about 10 kilos in a week.
But I would struggle to eat a whole one.
But you could put it in lots of little bowls though, couldn't you?
I used to put mine in several small bowls.
And have it throughout the week.
Keep it going for a week, yeah.
I didn't realise I did that.
I'm trying to bang. Obviously loads. You obviously can only concentrate on one thing at a time.
Oh yeah, no, I'm useless.
That's fucking evident. Like, you're on your phone and it's
this
just...
has gone from
there's no point talking to you.
ADHD Dan.
ADHD Dan.
I do have ADHD.
So he's just, at work, all he's doing is just getting his bowls in order, talking to himself.
Ready.
And he'll have to leave his bowls when something else.
What have you seen of him? You've known him a while now.
I can't think. Well,
Hinge podcast with Dan that gets
roasted.
We've got to take it off Matt.
I think the best thing you do...
dressing down.
The best thing you do is when you're so pissed, you only have one expression you can pull.
What?
My eyes just go really small because I get tired. Yeah. And I am fully awake.
No, but it's like...
But my eyes don't look open anymore.
Yeah, but you look alarmed.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like roller coaster, when you go over the edge and you have that tense...
That's it, yeah.
Eyes squint because of the wind.
Yeah.
That's how I look when I'm too pissed.
Yeah.
But what I like is that you lose the ability to pull any alternative expression whatsoever.
Yeah, no, it does leave me, and I do actually notice it now. Like I notice I get pissed to the point I just.
Does Dan 2 tell you it's happening?
Dan 2 leans in and goes,
well, you're about to go over the edge.
Yeah, the edge is here.
And you're like, yeah, I know. I fucking put them pints in me just for this fucking precise moment.
And then
in time.
he goes, yeah, no, I was watching.
Yeah, come
I was
on,
telling you not to, but you weren't listening.
And like, hold my hand.
Yeah, come on.
I do think
we're going together.
One thing I find remarkable is that some things do not bother you at all. Like, you can brazen certain things out that I would personally be mortified about. I can't think of a good example, but I think you need to be like that if you've got your own business and whatever. But some things, I've seen your conversations, I just wanted the ground to swallow me up. And you're like, no, it's fine. Just fucking carried on like that. It's probably like when a massive bit of ducting's fallen off and killed 3 people in the street or something like that. And Dan's gone, no, we're going to die anyway. Listen to me. They were 79. They were going to be in court any minute.
Sure. I remember me and John Andrews we done a job in fucking fuck knows where, and I just got the guy to send me some pictures, and that's how I priced it up. Didn't expect him to go for it. Ended up going up there and realising that there was nothing to fix any of this duct to. So it was just glued onto the side of the building.
No way.
It was fucking, the cunt was glued on. Like, I had 4 screws on the main bit, but then literally John Andrews was just crying all the way home. Because there's this lovely little quaint village, and we're just
gonna fucking fall apart.
We're just installed what John affectionately called the electric elephant.
Oh my God.
As we left, the guy was like, "Yeah, do you reckon that'll pull all right?" And then I just basically said, "Yes, because it's all convection." And we just got in the van and left.
Have you ever been through that village ever again?
I did go through it, and it was still standing proud. The electric elephant was still.
Fucking hell.
Unhinged. Didn't we once turn up without a drill? You asked the customer for their drill and said, well, I might have misremembered this, sorry if I got it wrong, but you were like, well, we can't do the job with that drill, can we? Something like that. He's like, well, how do you expect us to do this sort of thing?
We just made the guy feel like it's his fault.
And I specifically remember the quote. It was like, you turned to me and said, look at that, all power, no talk. It's a critique of their drill. Do you remember that?
Where was that? Was that Kent?
It was an old people's home, I think.
No, oh yeah.
Stitch them up, did you? Fucking arsehole.
No, it's just I love that you just rewrote it. You turned around the whole thing as though the onus was on them to have a drill. And they started believing you. Go, oh, well, yeah.
Sorry about that.
Actually, yeah.
Sorry about that.
Should have had a drill, really.
Do you want us to fit it as well? Yeah, if you could.
Oh, that was fucking. They were the good old days.
Do we need to talk about how we know each other?
I know you from knowing you.
Dan forced me to know him by getting on the same train as me in about 2000 and
must have been
2007. Sat opposite me. I was like, I know him. And he was like,
who's this cunt?
I was like, I know him. And at the time I was like, I get this air of trouble around him.
Has that changed?
No. At all.
Why he forced you to get on the train?
No. I was on the train. He got on at Stratford and started talking to me. I was like, I know him, but I just know he's problematic somehow. Yeah. Trouble.
Did he have some shifty energy?
Just some sort of recklessness about it.
Did he have a few beers in him?
He was covered in dust.
We just finished work.
I was covered in shit as well. I was labouring in Ladbroke Grove.
You weren't
shithole.
By accident, you were both on the train after work.
And then worked out it was all Army and Navy Chelmsford.
Yeah.
I think there was one time when I met you before then when the big played in...
Best ska band in the world.
Played in the Checkers. And you... Probably. That was back when you smoked, or you must have just quit smoking or something like that, because you came up to me and you went, here, can I nick a fag? And I went...
That's definitely not quitting smoking, is it?
And I went... Yeah, all right, give me a CD and I'll give you a fag. And you went, nah, fuck off, mate. And I just gave you a fag anyway. Thanks for listening to the Unhinged podcast. If you want to listen to more weekly episodes, make sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at hinge_punk. That's at HINGE_punk. Google
Did we finish?
Lovejoy Nonce.
I am.